Hey guys, Auspicious Aussie here, and welcome to episode 6 of the Arsenal series. Now, since the last episode, I want to say things have been pretty good. They haven't been too bad, as you can see. We currently find ourselves in 6th position on 42 points. We do actually have 2 games in hand over Norwich. So essentially, if we win both games in hand, we could be... We'll be relatively close to sort of catching them, which I feel like would be obviously kind of the goal that we want to be going for. We're probably too far outside. We're definitely too far outside of top 4 contention. As you can see, Chelsea and City both currently on 58 points, and they also have a game in hand over Norwich as well. Anyway, the other thing we want to go over is the fixtures. So, of course, the last episode was the clutch episode where we managed to save our job, and that was the 1-0 victory over Chelsea with the Pepe penalty. And then, of course, the 7-1 destruction over Carlisle in the 4th round of the FA Cup. We're actually going to be doing another FA Cup game for this episode, and that'll be against Wigan in the 5th round. But yeah, since then, I would say it's been primarily good. Although one result has unfortunately knocked us out of a competition. Anyway, so the next game after that one was a 3-1 victory against Brighton. So, it was a pretty decent one there. As you can see, Pepe with another penalty for us in the 28th minute. They then scored an own goal through Bernardo, and then Saka popping up in the 81st minute with a goal for himself there as well. They did get a goal back, but it was in the 90th minute. And of course, we were already 3 goals up, so I didn't really care about it too much. Anyway, the next game was a 2-1 victory at home against Sporting in the first knockout round, first leg. As you can see, Pepe and Saka both on the score sheet once again. But unfortunately, they did get an away goal through Battaglia. That was a little bit disappointing, especially as that was in the 81st minute after we'd already scored both of our goals. After that, we went away to Watford. Unfortunately, we couldn't score. Kluivert having a pretty bad game in there as well. And yeah, Aubameyang still having a pretty bad run of results. Between him and Lacazette, they are literally averaging 6.6 every game. And the board have actually said that they're disappointed with Lacaz's performance recently. So, I don't know, we might have to do something. I'm not too sure what I can even do. Maybe change the striker role from advanced forward, even though it's Lacaz's natural position. I'm not 100% sure what we're going to do. Anyway, hopefully things will just turn around. Otherwise, I'm going to have to be a little more proactive with it. And of course, the final game just played was a 2-1 loss away from home against Sporting in that second leg. Sporar getting 2 goals for Sporting there, after we had already taken the lead through Callum Chambers in the 30th minute. And of course, 2-1, reverse results essentially. We went to penalties. And as you can see, the 19-year-old Saka missing his penalty and essentially eliminating us from the Europa League at just the first knockout round. Now, this might have been avoidable had we actually finished top of the group, because we might have drawn somebody not as good as Sporting. Even still, I do rate Sporting, relatively high in regards to European football, especially like Europa League football. I would say they're one of the sort of front runners that can sort of get to like quarters, semi-final area. But we should be beating them. I know things have they were bad. This is our first loss in how many games since that Chelsea game, which is pretty crazy to think about. But I guess we were kind of due for a loss, and I'm actually happy that it occurred in the Europa League as opposed to the league, because we need to get top 6 as a minimum to make sure that I achieve my goal set out by the board, which I think, if I'm not mistaken, it was to... Well, I was supposed to reach the semi-final of the Europa League, which I didn't actually realise. But as you can see here, so our main goal for the season is to qualify in the Premier League or the Europa League. So we are on course to do that. They also want us to reach the semi-final of the FA Cup. So that's essentially why we're doing some FA Cup games. And of course, Wigan, they are a championship side still, which they've been for a few years now, since dropping down from the Premier League. About, what was it, maybe 7 years ago, 6 years ago, something like that. It was a decent amount of time back when they had like Victor Moses and stuff. Anyway, so we'll get into the lineup. We're taking on those who shall not be named. They're also currently first still, and they look like they might actually win the league this year. I think Liverpool are like 8 points behind at the moment in second place, and we need to beat them to try and give Liverpool a chance to actually overtake them. Because if they win and we finish 6th, oh man, that'll be a tough one to take. Anyway, I've actually changed the lineup a little bit. So we're going to go with Leno in goals, Bellerin at right back, Holding and David Luiz as the centre backs, Kolasinac as the left back, Torreira's starting as the defensive midfielder, Ceballos and Guendouzi as our two centre mids. As always, we've got Pepe on the right. We've got a few little fatigued players out here, obviously playing extra time in the Europa League. It's, damaged them a little bit. Rob Holding's also maybe struggling a little bit. But we're going to bring Aubameyang on the left, playing as our inside forward, which I feel like will hopefully make him a little bit more dangerous. And if we can maybe bring him, bring his performances up, and we put him back in at striker, with that sort of confidence, hopefully he'll start scoring. Anyway, we've also got Lacazette up front. The bench today is going to be Martinez, Chambers, Tierney, Willock, Xhaka, Kluivert, and a returning Martinelli from his under-23 Brazil campaign. Alright, so of course, the last time we versed these guys in the North London Derby, we were, don't really know why I just chose that option. Anyway, we got battered. We pretty much got smashed by them. And it was a 4-0 loss away from home. And, obviously, I think we're in a much better position right now than we were back then. But they're such a dangerous team, and they really do have some good players. I mean, the ball's pinging around, and somehow it finds its way in the back of the net, but I think it's offside. Yeah, it's going to be offside. Harry Kane offside there. Pretty lucky to get away with that one, because they probably should have scored about 5 times. Anyway, Lucas Moura coming forward now. Somehow gets all the way through. I mean, the centre-backs did not even track him. They literally let him walk or run through to get a shot onto our goalkeeper, which is crazy. Like, the fact that they didn't shut him down then, that kind of freaks me out a little bit. Now, I have actually been making quite a few transfers. I've been delving into the market a little bit. Like I said, we had about 75 million. We, of course, Guendouzi's sent off. 2-footed challenge. Guendouzi, see you later. I have to bring Torreira up into the box-to-box role, which I think is actually better suited. Damn it, man. Why does he have to get sent off like that? 30 minutes in. And, like, we're so up against it now. Lo Celso, Vertonghen, Dele Alli. I mean, they're just playing with us at the moment. Short little part. Oh, we steal it away. That's nice. Although they steal it back before we somehow manage to regather control. Ceballos, Kolasinac. Beats 2 men. Shoots, but yeah. Not exactly a very strong attacking player. Pepe into the box. It's cleared away. Oh, how did we not score there, man? How did we not score? I need Lacazette and Orba to start scoring again. If they start scoring, we'll be fine. And we could probably go on like a proper run if we got some more goals. Alright, Bellerin wins the ball back pretty nicely there. And that'll take us into half-time. I'm just going to tell the boys that I'm not pleased, even though I am kind of pleased. And, you know, in that first half, we were playing pretty well. Somehow we don't manage to concede off of that free kick either. And we got Lloris with a 7 match rating at the moment. So not only have we been penalised down to 10 men, but their goalkeeper is also having a... Well, I mean, to be fair, so is our goalkeeper in Leno. Alright, let's make a sub. Let's bring Lacazette on. And... Sorry, not Lacazette. Let's bring Lacazette off. What am I doing? There we go. Orba's going to go up front. Kluivert's going to come on. And hopefully we'll be able to do this. Alright, Pepe with a free kick. Saved by Lloris. Come on, Ceballos. Ooh, Torreira with a shot there, just blocked. Come on, boys. 20 minutes. At least hold strong. Oh, we've conceded. Oh, Bergwijn's got the goal. Alright, I think we'll see what happens here, but we might have to push the boys forward. Kluivert, is he offside? He's offside. Damn it, man. Oh, that sucks. Alright, let me pause the game here real quick because we need to push forward. Come on. We played so well with 10 men for most of the game. Alright, come on, Leno. Launch the counter-attack, mate. Let's go. That's a nice ball. Kluivert, played out wide. Don't get tackled. Come on, man. Easy ball to Kolasinac. Oh, Bergwijn's just running through the team at the moment. We've only got 5 minutes of normal time left. No, I mean, this is just unfortunate. I really don't think we deserve to lose this one. Like I said, we're down to 10 men from the 30th minute. And we've been doing so well. I mean, come on, Pepe. Oh, it's tame. Tame effort. It's on his left, his left foot as well, which is his preferred. And that's probably going to be full time. Well, we might have a throw in. I have no idea what type of throw in that was. That was pathetic. 15 seconds left. Could there be a miracle? Probably not. Come on, Pepe, play it. Go, Pepe. Kluivert. One last... Oh my god. What was that? What was that? Kolasinac has a chance in the last seconds of the game to get a cross in, and he takes the ball out for a goal kick. I feel furious right now. I know I probably shouldn't, but I'm pissed. 7 games undefeated, and we lose in that manner with a straight red card. And essentially, I don't want to say we dominated the game, but it was a pretty even game. Anyway, what I'll do is I'll join you back for the lineup against Wigan in 3 days. Alright, so let's get into the lineup here for the Wigan FA Cup game. I have done a little bit of rotating. So we've got Leno in goals, we've got Bellerin at right back. Mustafi's coming in as one of our centre-backs to replace Holding. We're keeping Louise in. We've also then replaced Kolasinac with Tierney. Just want to get his match fitness back up because he is first choice. And I really don't want to play Kolasinac, especially after him running that ball out for a goal kick in that last game. Then brought Chambers in just to give Torreira a little bit of a rest. Might actually put Holding on the bench there as well. So then in front of him, we got Willock and we got Xhaka as the box-to-box midfielder. We got Kluivert on the right wing. Again, just going to give Pepe a bit of a rest. Martinelli's going to come in as our inside forward on the left. And again, primarily just to give him match fitness. And then we're going to try and stick with Aubameyang up front. I was going to play Eddie Nketiah, but I want Aubameyang to score a goal. He hasn't scored in a few months now, and it's really starting to frustrate me. So I really don't know what to do. You know, to get him and Lacazette both starting to score, to be honest. Probably should have played him against Carlisle, and he might have got a goal. Anyway, we should be beating Wigan here, and I feel like if we lose, I'm definitely going to be upset. Very upset. But then again, we are playing a fairly rotated team. Anyway, Tierney... excuse me. Tierney with a corner there. Unfortunately, nothing doing, and Marshall, the Wigan goalkeeper, has the ball. Plays it long. That's a pretty good long ball out to low. And they've hit the post. We are seriously, seriously lucky not to be down 1-0 right now. Anyway, Tierney with a long throw. Cleared away. Willock gets the ball. Now Bellerin likes to shoot, but not good enough on that occasion. I mean, we're starting to dominate now, which is nice to see. But we're pretty much, we're into half-time. Really not a lot going on in this match. Essentially, what, just one chance each for both teams? And like I said, Wigan hitting the post. Alright. Looks like Wigan are in possession again, although Xhaka manages to cut that pass out. Plays to Auba. Come on, son. Finish. Can't finish. Oh my god. Willock, what the hell was that? How does he hit the post with an open net in front of him? I do not understand. How? He's on a 7.3 as well. Oh, Mustafi hits the crossbar. Goalkeeper gets a good save in against Martinelli. He was offside anyway, but... Alright, we got a corner. David Luiz header goes over. Let's bring Nketiah on now. And I guess we'll bring Pepe on as well for Kluivert, who's not playing too well today either. Hopefully... I mean, that's a little bit of firepower coming off the bench. Let's wait and see what happens here, but we might push them forward. Come on, Nketiah. He's got to score there, man. He's got to score. I mean, we should be like 3-0 up at the moment. And Willock definitely should have had a goal. Oh, and the two Arsenal players collide with each other. Anyway, Bellerin to Pepe. Willock. Now he scores. He scores a harder goal than the first opportunity that he was given. I don't understand that. It's a nice goal. I really appreciate it. Man of the match performance, no doubt. But come on, man. So frustrating. Luckily, Wiggins' free kick goes wide there. That would have been a really bad time to concede an equaliser. Alright, Willock's got the ball again. Looks like he's going to lose it. Gets it back, though. Can he cross? He does. Pepe! We've hit the post again. At least we're winning. If we were still 0-0 and I'd hit the post again, I probably would have freaked out a little bit. Nothing too serious, but you could bet that I'd be pretty angry. Anyway, Martinelli coming forward here. Only a minute left in stoppage time. I assume we're trying to push forward for another goal. Got Pepe, Bellerin, Willock, Pepe. Unfortunately, can't get a cross in. I mean, we're going to come in forward. There's, what, 30 seconds left? Looks like they're actually trying to go for an equaliser. And they're actually passing the ball really well. But they're just not getting forward enough. Could get a cross in here from Pierce. Oh, and luckily that header straight at the goalkeeper. Leno coming in clutch. Anyway, it's only a 1-0 victory, but I'm happy that we won that game, even though it was a bit of a struggle. It was definitely a struggle. Alright, let's praise Willock there. Even though he doesn't really deserve it after that first opportunity. I just want to try and advance forward a little bit here. Obviously, spoilers for who we're trying to sign right there. When is the FA Cup schedule coming out? Who are we versing in the next round? That's kind of what I want to see right now. Who's Tete? Never mind. Come on, do I have to wait for another, like, week? Are there more FA Cup games still to be played? Probably. I want to see who we're going to verse. Anyway, obviously spoilers there. I don't want to give away too many other spoilers because there might be something else coming up soon that I want to sort of save for next season. So I am going to end the episode there. Obviously, I mean, we might be able to see here. Let's have a look at the fixtures. We might... Yeah, I mean, the quarterfinal unknown still, so we'll probably have to wait. Anyway, thank you for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the episode, make sure you drop a like on the video. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel with the bell turned on. And yeah, apart from that, as always, take it easy. I'll see you in the next episode.